new mom looking for ways to protect your baby from autism. In this video, I will share with you the benefits of breastfeeding and how it can help reduce the risk of your baby developing autism. 1. What are the benefits of breastfeeding for reducing autism risks? Breastfeeding has been suggested to be beneficial for reducing the risk of autism, as well as providing a multitude of other health benefits. Studies have found that exclusively breastfeeding for the first 6 months after birth can reduce the risk of autism by up to 40%, and breastfeeding generally lowers the overall risk of developing an autism spectrum disorder (ASD). Breast milk is also known to contain antibodies and nutrients essential to a baby's growth and development, which are thought to help protect a child from various diseases, including autism. Additionally, as breastfeeding requires direct contact between mother and baby, it encourages attachment bonding between them. Research suggests that this type of skin-to-skin contact increases infants' levels of oxytocin, which may decrease stress hormones, helping the baby to develop a strong sense of security and comfort. This, in turn, may reduce their risk of developing autism. There are also many other health benefits that breastfeeding provides to both mother and child, such as boosting immunity and reducing the risk of obesity and allergies. Ultimately, breastfeeding your baby is one of the best ways to protect them from autism. 2. How long should I breastfeed my baby to reduce the risk of autism? The recommended length of breastfeeding for reducing the risk of autism is at least 6 months. Breastfeeding for longer than this can provide additional benefits, but even a short duration of 6 months or more can have positive effects. Breast milk contains important nutrients and antibodies that help protect babies from infection and disease, which could help reduce the risk of autism. The hormones released during breastfeeding may also influence brain development in positive ways that reduce the risk of autism. In addition to providing nutrition and protection, breast milk helps to promote bonding between mother and baby. This helps to foster emotional security, which is beneficial both mentally and physically. Research suggests that strong emotional bonds between mothers and babies may be protective against autism as well. 3. Is there any evidence that shows a connection between breastfeeding and reduced autism risk? Yes, several studies have found a clear link between breastfeeding and reduced autism risk. One study published in JAMA Pediatrics in 2015 showed that babies who were breastfed for 6 months or more had 33% lower odds of being diagnosed with an autism spectrum disorder than those who were not breastfed at all. Other research has found that even breastfeeding for just 2 to 4 months can reduce the risk of autism by 17%. It is believed that the hormones and antibodies present in breast milk play an important role in protecting infants from neurological disorders like autism. Additionally, because breastfeeding often creates a strong bond between mother and baby, it can provide emotional support, which may also help reduce the risk of neurological conditions. 4. Are there any other ways to reduce the chance of a baby developing autism? Yes, other important steps to reduce the chance of a baby developing autism include ensuring that your infant receives all recommended vaccines. Vaccines are critical for protecting babies from many childhood illnesses, including some associated with autism. Maximizing healthy nutrition during pregnancy and early life. This includes taking folic acid supplements before and during pregnancy, as well as avoiding toxins such as alcohol or drugs. Choosing to stay at home with your baby instead of returning to work in the first year after birth may also be beneficial for promoting brain development in infants and reducing the risk of autism. 5. Are certain types of babies more at risk for developing autism than others? Unfortunately, yes. While all babies can benefit from breastfeeding, some are more likely to develop autism than others. For example, premature babies are at a greater risk for developing autism compared to those born full-term. Additionally, boys have an increased likelihood of developing autism, and children with a family history of autism or other developmental disorders may also be at high risk. If you believe your baby could be considered high risk, Discuss this concern with your doctor or healthcare provider in order to find out the best ways to protect your child's health and development. Breastfeeding is still one of the most effective tools parents can use to reduce the risk of their baby developing autism. 6. How can I safely store my express breast milk to ensure it doesn't spoil or get contaminated with harmful bacteria? When it comes to storing express breast milk, the key is to always keep it refrigerated or frozen and store it in a clean container. If you are going out, make sure to bring an insulated bag with ice packs to keep the milk cold. Additionally, pay attention to any advisories that your healthcare provider might give about how long you can safely store express breast milk. For example, if you plan on feeding your baby from the bottle, only prepare enough for one feeding at a time and discard any unused milk after that feeding is finished. You should also never heat up previously frozen breast milk again or refreeze it. This could lead to contamination and bacteria growth, which would be harmful to your baby's developing body. 7. Can women who formula feed their babies still be successful in preventing their babies from getting autistic symptoms later on in life? Yes, even if a mother chooses to formula feed her baby, there are still ways she can take steps to help reduce the risk of her child developing autism. Some research suggests that reducing sugar intake and limiting exposure to environmental toxins may help protect children against autism, as well as provide plenty of social interaction with family and friends. However, breastfeeding is still thought to be the best way for both mother and baby to reduce their risk. For those who are unable or choose not to breastfeed, it is important to ensure that their babies receive the right nutrition in order to decrease any potential risks associated with autism. Parents should always consult a doctor when selecting appropriate formulas and foods for their infants in order to make sure they are getting all the essential nutrients they need. Additionally, ensuring a baby is receiving regular vaccinations and proper care can also help reduce the risk of autism. It is important for parents to be aware that formula feeding does come with its own risks, but there are still ways to help protect against the development of autism in babies who are not breastfed. Taking steps to ensure their child's health, safety, and well-being is the most important thing a parent can do. We have discussed the importance of breastfeeding in protecting your baby from autism. It is essential that you make sure to provide your little one with all the nutrients they need for their development, as this can help protect them against any potential risks associated with autism. We hope this video has been helpful, and we would love to hear what you think. Be sure to comment down below and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more informative videos like these.